Hey, Nina Nicole here from Nina Online, social media training and coaching. And give me 1 second because I need to share this in my group. I am on YouTube and as well as Facebook, or on Facebook, excuse me. And I still don't have my tripod. I can't find it. So while I'm waiting to share this in my group, my computer is super slow. We're going to talk about what to say when you don't know what to say on social media. There we go. Oh, shuck-a-ducky. Sharing it to my group. So we're going to talk about what to say when you don't know what to say on social media, because a lot of times there are people who, actually, let me pause that for a second. All right. So now it's shared with our group. So basically today what I'm talking about is what to say when you don't know what to say on social media, because a lot of people are saying they don't know what to say. They don't know what to talk about. They don't know what to post. They get stuck, but they know that social media can be the holy grail, or kind of like the holy grail of getting them clients, because all of these channels have billions and billions and billions of users on them, right? So if there's billions of users, at least surely there's 10 of them there that are your ideal clients, right? So I wrote down notes because I was going to talk about something else today, but I changed my mind. I may talk about it a different day. So let's dive right in, right? So when you want to talk about what to say on social media, a lot of people are like, oh, post quotes, post funny memes, post that. Yeah, those are good. Those get you attention. Those get you engagement, right? But you also want to post things on social media that position you as thought leader, that positions you as an expert, and provide social proof. So some of the things that you want to post on social media is, one, interviews, right? Like interview your ideal client or a client of yours who just recently signed with you or has been with you for a while. So interview your client and then ask your client questions about why they hired you, what was the benefit of them hiring you, what did they get out of the coaching experience, what did they get out of the healing experience, the weight loss experience, whatever kind of professional you are. And this is for like service providers, if you're a holistic practitioner, a health and wellness coach, a business coach, a finance coach, or even if you're a stylist, right? Even if you're a copywriter, it doesn't matter. Like if you have clients and you serve your clients and you get your clients great results, interview them on your Facebook channels. And a lot of people are still scared to go live. You can interview them and post an audio on your Facebook Live, or you can interview them in text form, right? So there's different ways where you can interview them where you don't have to show up on live, but I do recommend you showing up on live. All right. This goes into share a testimonial as well. Maybe your client doesn't want to be interviewed, but they will be more than happy to share a testimonial. So you can use that testimonial and post it as social proof, the results that you get for your clients, and say, hey, whatever her name is, let's say Becky. We always use Becky. That's easy, right? Becky with the good hair, right? But not Becky with the good hair. But anyway, so, Becky says, oh, you were a great coach, you helped her get results, you helped her get more clients and things like that. And you could showcase that on your social media channels, and then say, hey, I got Becky these results because she did the work, she was coachable, yada, yada, yada. Come sign up with me, right? So that's showing social proof, and it's showing that not only you're saying you're the shiznick, but other people are saying you're the shiznick, right? What else? Share a personal story, right? The personal stories can relate to business, or they don't have to relate to business, right? Because I just shared a personal story on my Instagram. Check me out, Instagram.com/Nina the Writer. I just shared a personal story about me wanting to have ice cream. I crave ice cream all the time. It's like my crack. It's like my crack addiction, right? But I know that I can't eat ice cream all the time because I'm way over the size that I need to be at the moment. So I cannot eat ice cream every day, which I would love to, but you can't because you got all that sugar. So I shared a personal story. I shared what I was struggling with. So that's building connection, right? That's building relationship. That's building rapport. That's showing somebody that I'm relatable, that I'm not this, how can I say this? That I'm not like some prissy person. I don't even want to use the word prissy, but I'm not a person who is like, oh, I'm so perfect, I'm so polished. No, I have struggles. I said that, I wanted to eat ice cream, and because I'm stressed, because I have 2 events, actually 3. My boyfriend has 2 events, and I'm co-hosting with the 2 events for him. And then I have my own event, and we have to plan all this. And then Thanksgiving is coming up. So I'm just like, I just want to eat ice cream, right? So I share that personal story to show how relatable it is to that I'm a real person and that's about human connection. But you could also share a story about your business, right? I always talk about how I moved to Thailand and how I had a great life in Thailand and this and that. So, and how my business allowed me to move to Thailand. That was a personal story. And a lot of people wanted to hear about that, right? That's a personal story. And let's talk about, sometimes you want to have the human, no, all the time you want to have that human connection, but people still, my hair is frizzy. People still want to know that you're an expert in your field. They still want to know, like, okay, she's saying all this mindset stuff, which they do need. So you say that. But is this person really an expert in their field, or are they just saying some woo-woo feel-good stuff, right? So you want to know, you want your ideal clients to know that you know what you're talking about. Like, so you can share an industry tip, right? Or a trick. Like, I was in a Facebook group earlier and someone was like, post your best tip or whatever, or your tip of the week. And I just discovered an app on Instagram called Unfold, where it lets you like upload your videos and text, and it just makes it clean. And it makes your stories look really pretty and clean and streamlined, right? They're really beautiful to look at. And there's a lot of things with Unfold that you can do, and it's a free app. I think it's a free app, but they have some upsells that you can look into. And the upsells are what, like 99 cents, $1.99. So it's really, really affordable, and it makes your Instagram look sweet. Unfold, like you unfold the blanket. So check that out, right? So share an industry tip or trick that shows that you are the expert, and it doesn't have to go into a 30-minute spiel or whatever. Look, I just shared that tip Unfold with you, and that took like 1 second, not 1 second. Like it took like 1 minute, less than 1 minute, right? Let's see. Share your opinion, share your thought about something, share your thought on something. Like, what do you stand for? What do you believe in? If you have an opinion, like today I did a Instagram live and I was saying like, why is my lighting a little different today? I think because my computer was a little off. But anyway, I did an Instagram live about being entertaining. Like, I don't like robotic people that are just like, buy my stuff. This is great stuff, since sliced bread. And, like, that's my opinion. Like, I just can't vibe with boring people. Like, I cannot vibe with boring people. I tune out. I'm already like ADD anyway. I'm like in 5 different directions. If you look at my brain, if you ever see a computer and you have like 15 tabs open or 50 tabs open, that's what goes on in my brain, right? So if you're boring, I'm going to like tune out and be like, eh. So I was just saying, don't be boring, be entertaining, be fun, be lively, be excited, right? Or whatever. So I was sharing opinions. Some people may not agree with that. Some people may say, well, you need to be professional. You need to be polished. You need to have a script. You need to do everything by the book. That's not me. With more engagement, the next thing you could do is ask a question. I say this all the time. People love to talk about themselves. People are always in like, what's in it for me? They're tuned into their same radio station. What's in it for me? WIFFM. If you ever heard that, I heard that a long time ago and I really resonated with that. But ask questions. People love to tell you what they're doing the weekend, or they love any chance they get to talk about their business, or any chance they get to talk about their pets, or anything chance they get to talk about their dogs or whatever, or their milestones and stuff like that, right? So you can ask questions like, hey, what are you doing for the weekend? What's your favorite movie? What do you love? Dogs or cats, like just start a question. Where's your next place that you want to travel to? A lot of people love to travel, even if they say they don't love to travel. I only met one person who said they never wanted to go out of the United States. And I'm like, that person probably doesn't eat ice cream either, because who just wants to stay in the US for like ever, their whole life? And this person was really, I was gonna say really old, well, pretty up there, like in their 60s or something, never went outside the US. And I was just like, oh, okay, bye-bye. But anyway, yeah, so ask a question about anything that you think they would like to talk about. Right. Let's see. Another thing is, Well, I said this already, so I'm not going to say that because it goes into, I was going to say share industry news, but sometimes you can say, I am going to say that because you can curate content if you don't have anything to say. And some people say that something's going on in your industry and it's really good and you want to share it, curate that content. So that way you're not always being the content creator, but there's something that's always posted on your social media sites that keep you top of mind so people can see that you're consistently posting and that you're not down doing nothing, right? Because I feel like now with social media, like I feel like if you haven't posted in like 3 days, like you're just under a rock somewhere, right? So you have to post. And some people say, oh, don't post every day, only post when you're inspired, or just post when you feel like it. And I always say, this is my thing. How would you feel if you go to Best Buy, right? And Best Buy didn't have their merchandise on the shelf every day? You'd be like, what's going on here? Best Buy, I came to buy a MacBook, and why is it not out? So you always want to post consistently. And there's a tip and trick to posting every day where you're not actually on social media every day. And if you want to learn that, I'm going to tell you a little bit more after this live, which is going to end soon. So the last one and the best, I don't want to say it's the best one, but do free coaching or Q&A. If you're a coach or a consultant or a service professional, like do free coaching, offer that value that people, give them a free taste, a free sample of what it is going to be like to work with you. You can either do a free coaching session. You have like free coaching on a certain day, like in my Facebook group, Simply Social with Nina Nicole. We have free coaching Fridays. Right? But you could do a free coaching Friday for 30 minutes or an hour or whatever you feel that your heart desires. And then, or you can have a Q&A, same thing, right? So free coaching and Q&A where people can come and ask you certain questions, or you could do like laser coaching. You could do things like that on your Facebook fan page or in your Facebook group so people can get to know you, like you, trust you, get a taste of who you are, get an idea of your teaching style, get an idea if you're like over the top or not, because I know that I'm so over the top sometimes. So some people may not vibe with me, and that's okay. But I'll let you in on a little secret. When I'm focused, when I'm doing some tech stuff, I'm like in the zone. I'm like focused, So I'm not like bubbly all the time, especially when because I'm pretty techie. So especially when I'm focusing on something, I'm focusing. And when I'm in my genius zone, which is like copywriting and writing, I'm super focused and I'm really like, boom, right? But when I'm here and you see me, I'm lively because that's who I am, right? But let's not talk about me right now. So let's reiterate. Let's go over this if you're just tuning in or watching the replay. If you're watching the replay, say hey from the replay. So what to say when you don't know what to say on social media. So there's a lot of things that you can do, but this is what I suggest because it shows social proof and it positions you as the expert, and it goes beyond just posting funny stuff to post funny stuff, and it goes beyond just posting quotes to post quotes. It really positions you as the expert and preps your ideal client to start working with you. So I said interview a client, share a testimonial, share a personal story, share a tip or trick about what you know how to do, share your opinion about anything, ask a question because people love to talk about themselves, share industry news, something like you curate content so you're not creating content all the time. You can curate content from what's going on in your industry, and have a free coaching session, offer a free coaching or a free Q&A, right? And that only brushes the surface, right? Because here's the thing, that's what you can say when you don't know what to say on social media. And that is going to help you get that engagement. It's going to help you get people into your groups or looking at your lives or absorbing your content, but you still need more content that resonates with your ideal client and that goes deeper into what your ideal client is feeling, right? So basically what you want to do is you want to join my free masterclass happening on November 19th at 8 p.m. Eastern and 5 p.m. Pacific. And for my UKers, my overnighters, it's at 1 a.m. in the morning, but don't worry, we have a replay and I may do an encore for you guys because if you didn't know, I'm a night owl. Woo woo! But anyway, So anyway, so what are you going to learn in this masterclass? You're going to learn how to get more leads, engagement, followers, and discovery calls. But the way you do that is by creating compelling content. So we're going to learn how to know how to do research to find out what your ideal client really wants to hear from you. Because with that piece alone, you'll know how to create content because you'll know what they're looking for, right? Because I'm not going to get into that. I was just going to say I knew how to create this masterclass because I did a survey, and that's what you told me. You said you have trouble with content creation. I saw it over and over again out of the people that I surveyed. Content creation was the main issue. Right? You're going to learn how to create themes for your content, your business, whatever your business. You're going to create branded themes so you can have topics that you can always write about at any given time or any given month, right? You're going to learn the 5 different types of content that you need on your social media channels to really connect and build that relationship, that rapport, and that connection that goes beyond training, that goes beyond how-to content. Yeah, we're going to talk about that briefly, but we're going to go deeper into deeper content that builds that connection with your ideal clients so they can get to know, like, and trust you, and essentially buy from you. Oh, yeah. Then we're going to go into briefly on how to automate that content and how to repurpose that content so you're not spinning your wheels trying to create content like mountains and mountains of content, how you can create one piece of content. Thank you for joining me. We're going to go over how you're going to create one piece of content and turn that into multiple pieces of content, right? If you're just joining me, I'm about to end this. You can watch the replay. I was just talking about what to say when you don't know what to say on social media. I'll recap for you just a little bit. And I still don't know why Facebook doesn't show who is on. Maybe I can, you know what? I could have went like that, right? I could have, but whatever, no big deal. So anyway, when you don't know what to say, so it's just, interview a client, share a testimonial, share a personal story, share a tip or trick, share an opinion, ask a question, share industry news, and a free coaching and free Q&A. But then we're going to go deeper into this free masterclass on November 19th, where we're going to really create compelling content that gets you that ideal client, that gets you those sales, that gets you that engagement, that gets you those followers. We're going to dive deeper. So do me a favor. If you're watching on Facebook Live, click the link above and join that masterclass. It's something that you don't want to miss. It's free and it's going to be super valuable. This is your class, so you could ask questions and let me know what you're struggling with. All right. So if you're on YouTube, click the link below and join that class. February. Why am I thinking about February? Right? Join that class. It's Monday, November 19th, 8 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. That's what happens when you're hungry, right? And you're trying to do a live before you're hungry. Do 8 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. And that means that's my cue that I gotta go. All right. So don't forget to click on that link above. Click on that link below if you're watching on YouTube. Click on the link above if you're watching on Facebook. If you're watching the replay, say hey from the replay. If you're watching on YouTube, leave a comment. I want to hear from you guys. What's your challenge with content creation? This class is for you. This is your time to ask the questions. People in my group, holla at me. All right. Until next time, Nina Nicole signing out. Have a great day. Bye. Bye.